get ready.
Hey Disney lovers, and welcome back to another What's Coming to Disney Plus UK video. If you're new to the channel, then hello and welcome. We make Disney Plus videos every week, as well as other updates and trailers throughout the month. So make sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell to never miss a video. Everything in this video does come from Disney sources and a correct time of recording, but Disney do make it known that these are subject to change, which means they may add items or even take some away. As always, I will leave the timestamps in the description so you can just jump to the day that you want. With all that out of the way, let's see what's out this month. Starting off with May the 4th be with you. Happy Star Wars Day, everyone. Kicking off with Disney Gallery, The Book of Boba Fett. Get behind the scenes for The Mandalorian Season 2.5. Sorry, I mean The Book of Boba Fett. The behind the scenes series are always really interesting, so worth checking out. Then we have Lego Star Wars All Stars Season 1. New faces team up with iconic heroes, young Han Solo, Chewbacca, young Lando Calrissian, BB-8 and General Leia for adventures that span all eras of the Star Wars universe. Not that much in the way of Star Wars, but they will most likely do some surprise drops, so I will do a quick live video at 8 AM on Wednesday the 4th of May, so make sure to check that out. Season 5 of Raven's Home kicks off with episodes 1 to 5. Follow the hilarious adventures driven by somewhat psychic Raven Baxter and her son Booker, who has inherited his mom's gift to catch glimpses of the future. Baymax and Mochi Shorts Season 1 appears on the 4th of May. While Aunt Cass goes out for the day, Baymax watches over the family cat Mochi. Baymax gives Mochi his clockwork mouse to chase around the house, but makes a mess. Scrapyard Superstar Season 1 is coming to National Geographic section. Petrolhead Shane Lynch is setting two teams of amateur mechanics a task of epic proportions. They have just 4 days to build monster machines that can outperform Top Trump attribute of a supercar. Secrets of Wild India Season 1 is also arriving on the Nat Geo section, as well as Egypt from Above Season 1, which captures Egypt from, you guessed it, above. But over in the Star section, we have Season 3 of Good Trouble. Good Trouble follows Callie and Mariana as they move out of their foster homes and go to Los Angeles to chase their respective careers. They move into an apartment complex called the Coterie and meet their neighbors that come from different backgrounds who are also following their dreams. Then we have American Crime Story Season 1 and 2. American Crime Story takes you inside the O.J. Simpson trial with a riveting look at the legal teams battling to convict or acquit the football legend of double homicide. Season 4 of Snowfall continues the drama inspired by the early days of the 1980s Los Angeles crack cocaine epidemic. On to Friday the 6th of May, only two non-star items and both are in the Nat Geo section. Firstly is Lost Temple of the Inca. Preston Sowell, who makes a mysterious discovery at an alpine lake near Mount Osangate that he believes is the Lost Temple. This film follows Sowell's journey of discovery, loss, and adventure as he seeks the truth about this sacred place. Then we also have Saving Venice, which looks at the city of 118 small islands disturbed by the sea's incursions, becoming more frequent and violent due to global warming and climate change. In the Star section, we have Where the Heart Is. After a Tennessee teen is left literally barefoot and pregnant in a Walmart parking lot by her no-good boyfriend, she manages to live within the mammoth megastore until her baby's abrupt arrival makes her a media darling. Next up is Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. Greg, a socially awkward teenager, spends most of his time with Earl. He is forced by his mother to befriend Rachel, who suffers from leukemia, leading to an undying friendship between the three. Then post-apocalyptic adventure with Vin Diesel in Babylon AD. For a clear passport and a huge amount, mercenary Turop agrees to smuggle a girl from an Asian convent to New York. Joined by her guardian, the trio take on a journey that's full of lethal surprises. More for ESPN with Long Gone Summer. 30 for 30 examines the home run record chase between Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa, its societal impact and how it ultimately changed the game of baseball. And also from ESPN is Mike and the Mad Dog. Mike Francesca and Chris Russo and their Mike and the Mad Dog show ruled afternoon sports talk for 19 years. They were distinctively different personalities who often clashed on and off the air, but when all was said and done, they changed sports radio forever. Strange one for Sunday the 8th of May, and we have Roadkill AAO. No other information is available for this title just yet, but make sure to check out our social media pages and our Facebook group, where we will upload any information when we have it. If a trailer is released, we will share it on here, so make sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell. Then on Wednesday the 11th of May, we have the first season of The Quest. 8 young people are dropped into the fantastic fictional world of Everrealm, where they must save a kingdom by fulfilling an ancient prophecy. I think I'll give this a little go. We have season 5 episodes 10 to 16 of PJ Masks. Over with the National Geographic, we have season 1 of Wonders of the Ocean, seasons 5 of Primal Survivor, and season 1 of Kingdom of the White Wolf. In the Star section, we also have a docuseries, but by FX this time, called A Wilderness of Error. The series examines the case of Jeffrey McDonald, an army surgeon who was accused of murdering his wife and 2 daughters on February the 17th, 1970. He was convicted of the crime on August 29th, 1979, and has been in prison since 1982. Season 1 of How I Met Your Father arrives on the 11th of May. Sophie and her close-knit group of friends are in the midst of figuring out who they are, what they want out of life, and how to fall in love in the age of dating apps and limitless options. Unlucky for some, Friday the 13th of May. First we have Sneakerella, musical comedy which is a twist on Cinderella from New York sneakers culture. Then we just have 2 National Geographic items, which are Drain the Ocean, World War II, and Drain the Sunken Pirate City. I do enjoy the Drain the shows on Nat Geo. But then on Star, I knew this would be coming at some point, we have the movie of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Buffy Summers, a cheerleader and popular girl in high school, learns that she is the latest in a long line of vampire hunters who now has to eradicate a nest of vampires in Los Angeles. Next up is Goodbye Christopher Robin, the father-son relationship between Alan Alexander Milne, an author, and his son Christopher Robin is profound. Their bonding inspires Alan to write about the magical world of Winnie the Pooh. And you can listen to our podcast on our review of Winnie the Pooh this Sunday. So make sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell and have a little listen to that. The hilarious Bruce Almighty is up next on Star. A furious TV reporter demands an explanation from God for the injustice done to him. The Almighty gives him the power to run the world for a while to teach him how difficult it is. ESPN brings us another documentary with Muhammad and Larry, which is about the 1980 title between the aging Muhammad Ali and his former sparring partner Larry Holmes for an unprecedented 4th title. Then finally we have Tommy. After seeing his stepfather murdered by his father during an argument over his mother, young Tommy goes into shock, suddenly becoming a psychosomatically deaf, dumb, and blind. As a teenager, Tom stumbles upon a pinball machine and discovers he is a natural prodigy at the game. He becomes the Pinball Wizard. I love that song. But moving on to Wednesday the 18th of May, Knights of Castle Corvo Season 1 is coming, which is major deja vu, as this was said to be coming to DisneyPlus UK a while back, but seems it didn't. Then we have Mickey Mouse Squad La Batalla Bo El Sasca Season 1. I think I pronounced that right. Season 1 and 2 of Binny and the Ghosts arrives with us. A family moves to an abandoned house where Binny meets a ghost. Together they search for clues left in different places. But we also have the return of Chicken Squad with Season 1 Episode 25 to 29. Then we have 2 more additions to the Nat Geo section. Chain of Command Season 1 and Ultimate Airport Dubai Season 1 to 3. But over on the Star section, Season 4 of Grownish arrives to give you more episodes to binge. And Season 18 starts with Episode 1 of American Dad. We've also got Baking with Francisco Moria Season 1 and 2. And finally, Season 3 of Mayans MC brings you more episodes with easy rares. On to Friday the 20th of May, and we have Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, which is the live-action animation movie based on and continuation of the animated TV series of the same name, as well as the animated Disney characters of Chip and Dale. I'm not too sure on this one, but will probably give it a go. Then another 2 Nat Geo editions with Wild Botswana and Kingfisher's Battle of the Nordics. But then on Star we've got, first up is 2 ESPN items. First is D. Wade Life Unexpected, From Childhood to Retirement. You can see the life of an all-star basketball player. Through ups and downs, it let you get to know that the life is more than basketball and its lights. And also Qualified, which chronicles the mercurial rise of this barrier-breaking auto racer and her equally rapid decline. What Janet Guthrie accomplished in the male bastion of mid-70s America motorsports stands as a testament to one woman's determination and skill, the kind too often relegated to the margins of history. The transporter also arrives on Star on the 20th of May. An ex-soldier turned mercenary transporter moves goods, human or otherwise, from one place to another. Complications arise when a job goes astray and he has to save the life of his female cargo. But we also have the sequel as well, cleverly titled The Transporter 2. Frank Martin, a transporter, is accused of kidnapping a young boy. He then sets out to rescue the boy and prevent the kidnappers from realizing their evil plans. Then finally for the 20th we have The Valet, a reimagining of the French feature of the same name. The Valet will center on Hollywood's hottest actress Olivia. Following a runaway paparazzi snap of her out and about with her married boyfriend Vincent, Olivia finds herself in an overly sticky situation. Wednesday the 25th of May, first is season 1 of Papa's Por Encargo, a Mexican comedy when a 13-year-old receives the keys to a van sent by her mother who wants to meet her again, but the girl's 3 adoptive parents are not convinced by the idea. Season 1, episodes 1 to 6 of I Wonder also comes to DisneyPlus. Some of the best magic, video illusions, and electrifying viral videos that will make people's eyes ask what just happened, learning to master the tricks found within. Mira Royal Detective returns to continue Season 1 with episodes 13 to 20. And we also have Chibi Tiny Tales Season 1. The adventures of various Disney characters are presented in Chibi style. In the National Geographic section, we have Wild Russia, Port Protection Alaska Season 1, Episodes 3 and 4, Building Wild Season 2, Season 1 of Alaska Animal Rescue, and Season 1 of Awesome Animals. Then in the Star section, first up we have Season 1 to 12 of NYPD Blue. Detectives from NYPD's 15th precinct investigate homicides within their precinct. Then we have Season 1 of, you ready for me to butcher this? De Wursten van Babel op de Camping? Think I pronounced that right. Every week, the boys drive their caravan to their most diverse campsites where they look for ingredients for their evening meal. Also, we have Season 7 and 8 of Secrets of Aunt Katie. Funny thing is, we don't have Seasons 1 to 6. Then finally, we have Wu-Tang Season 1. In early 1990s New York, Bobby Diggs strives to unite a dozen young black men who are torn between music and crime, but eventually rise to become the unlikeliest of American success stories. Almost done now with Friday the 27th of May. What many of us have been waiting for a very long time, Obi-Wan Kenobi Parts 1 and 2. The story begins 10 years after the dramatic events of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, in which Obi-Wan Kenobi faced his greatest defeat, the downfall and corruption of his best friend and Jedi apprentice Anakin Skywalker, who turned to the dark side and became the evil Sith Lord Darth Vader. I really can't wait for this, and we'll be doing weekly reviews for this, so make sure to click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. I want to get involved in the conversation with you guys in the comments, so pop along each week. Then on Nat Geo, we have We Feed People. Renowned chef and humanitarian Jose Andres works to help communities dealing with disaster by providing healthy food to those affected through his non-profit World Central Kitchen. And we also have another Drain the documentary with Drain the Titanic. Then in the Star section, we've got Daredevil the movie, great soundtrack, but not so great film in my opinion. Watching it back now compared to the series and the Marvel movies, but it's great for its time. We've also got Patty Cakes. Bored with her life in New Jersey hometown, Patricia decides to follow her idol and become a rapper. Along with her friend, grandmother, and a musician, she tries to overcome obstacles. Hayden Christensen doesn't just appear today with Obi-Wan, but in Jumper too. A genetic anomaly allows a young man to teleport himself anywhere. While he uses his powers to rob banks, he comes to the attention of the Paladins who intend to kill him. JFK is a Warner Brothers movie about attorney Jim Garson, who sets out to uncover the mysteries behind the assassination of former US President John Kennedy, and he faces strong opposition from the government. Looks like this is going to pave the way for more Warner Brothers movies on DisneyPlus. Next up is What's Your Number? Ali suffers from the worst time of her life when her career ends after her boyfriend dumps her. She decides to get her life back on track by finding true love from the men she dated in the past. Keeps going with The Negotiator. When a prominent police negotiator is accused of corruption, he takes people hostage to buy himself time and search for evidence that will clear his name. Then we have Big Mama's House. FBI agent Malcolm specializes in disguising himself beyond recognition. This time he transforms into an old lady to get hold of a bank robber who will visit his ex-girlfriend. But we also have Big Mama's House 2 as well, and also Big Mama's Like Father, Like Son. So plenty of Big Mama action going on. Then finally, on Tuesday the 31st of May, we have Pistol, a 6-episode limited series which looks at the punk band The Sex Pistols. Based off the memoirs by founding member Steve Jones, this is a story of a band of spotty, noisy, working-class kids with no future who shook the boring, corrupt establishment to its core and threatened to bring down the government and change music culture forever. All 6 episodes will be available from the 31st of May. But that's it for what's coming to Disney Plus UK this month. Let me know what you're excited about seeing this month in the comments below. Don't forget to check out these videos and also hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for more Disney, Star Wars and Marvel videos. But until next time.